Okay, I'm at Printful right now. Okay, we're going to kind of navigate around this site here. And a lot of these are pretty similar, so don't worry about it. If you're not using Printful, you're using one of the other ones. It'll pretty much be the same. They're all pretty much the same. So let's look first off. You can order for yourself, of course, or start selling now. But let's go ahead and go through all their information at the top here real quick. I want you to be familiar with it when you get there. So let's look at products and pricing first off. If you hover over this, you're going to find all the different categories. And as you hover over each category, you see the available products on the right changes. So let's look at men's clothing first. And of course, they got the standard t-shirts, but you've got all these other things in here too. And don't think to yourself, well, I don't want to sell, these different things because I don't know if they're going to work and I don't know if they're going to sell. Go ahead and offer them. It doesn't cost you anything. All you got to do is do the design, put it on your site. And if it sells, you make money. And if it doesn't sell, it hasn't cost you a thing. You just had something available for these people. If you notice down here, they have 160 products available. They have no order minimum. So why not offer these things to people? As you hover over women's, you'll see they have a little bit better list of products here. They have more things that they'll buy, bodysuits, swimwear, that type of thing. They don't have that for men. Over here on kids, they got the hoodies, they got the t-shirts, leggings, all these different things, baby bodysuits, swimwear. And, people love to dress up their kids in their own ideas. So, if they're into animal rescue, they may put something on the baby that says that too. So, don't write it off that, you don't want to sell kids stuff because parents dress their kids. The kids don't decide on what kind of clothes they're going to wear. And then we go over here to hats. You got all kinds of hats. You got dad hats, baseball caps. So dad hats has now become baseball caps. So keep that in mind, guys out there. If you're trying to be cool and wear your baseball cap backwards, we call that a dad hat now. Snapbacks, trucker hats. I don't know what a trucker hat is. Let's take a look at that. I'm curious. What is a trucker hat? Looks eerie. It looks very similar to a baseball cap to me, but all right, they say that's a trucker one. All right, let's get back to hats here. 5 panel hats. Those are probably the flappy things. No, they're not. They're the things with the long bill here. See, obviously I don't wear hats because I don't know all of these. And then you got mesh hats right here. I guess those are the ones with kind of like the holes in them. Yep. And then what else do we have here for hats? We've got beanies. We all know what a beanie is. They've been around for years. That's not going anywhere anytime soon. Those are really cool things to sell for teens. They love those things and they'll buy them from you if they can self-identify with whatever message they're trying to give out. And then they got bucket hats. You got to have a bucket hat, right? I mean, how would you live without one of these, right? Perfect bucket hats. All right, so let's look at what else we have over here. We have services. The next thing we look at is they have, of course, the print on demand drop shipping, which is what you're interested in. That's why you're watching this video. However, you may grow and you may get to where, there's a whole lot of products you're selling and you want to do some bulk. So they do warehousing and fulfillment where they'll, hold all your product there for you and you have that available to you. They'll also do branding and white label. They've already got designs set up. And if you just want to white label those designs, you can do that. They have design services. If you don't feel creative and you don't want to go through the trouble of designing your own stuff, you can also just use their designing services. Now, this is probably, and I'm just guessing, is probably more expensive than just hiring somebody on Fiverr, but you can certainly check it out. Matter of fact, let's click on it real quick and just see. You're probably going to see no pricing whatsoever because they're going to want to know what you want first. Yeah, I don't see anything on here. Yeah, you're going to have to contact them to figure out what that is. All right, not a problem. Let's go back over here. They got photography services, video services now, and store setup services. If you don't want to set up your own store, they'll even do that for you. I wouldn't recommend this. I think it's important that you know how to set up your store and that you aren't depending on everybody for everything. That's a good way to lose a lot of money. And then they've got all the information about store setup here. But I'm sure, once again, you're going to have to give them information for them to quote you on that. All right, so that's that tab. Now, integrations. Integration is super important. Integrations are, what platforms is it going to integrate with? If you have a Shopify store, you've got a WordPress store. So they do have Shopify. WooCommerce is WordPress right here, just so you know. They got Squarespace, BigCommerce, ECWid, I don't know what that is. Weebly. They got PrestaShop, ShipStation we've used, Big Cartel, Gumroad, and Magento. Magento was a real high-level e-commerce platform. Very few of you are going to use this. However, we do use this for our survival food because we have different levels of sellers in there. Retailers who sell our product who need to log in and put their orders in. And then they have a tab here on how it works. How print on demand, drop shipping works, how warehousing and fulfillment works, shipping speeds and pricing. And if you're interested in that shipping speeds and pricing, you can go right here. They do say they take 2 to 7 days to create your product. They got to print it, they got to design it and do all that stuff. And 2 to 5 days for non-apparel products. And then down here, they say that 97% of our orders are shipped within 5 business days, which that's not bad. That's pretty darn good. So they're really way below what they're telling you up here. More than half of our orders are shipped within 3 business days or less. So they're pretty darn quick. Down here are the shipping rates. You can do flat rates, you can do live rates, okay? And you would have to integrate this with your store, of course, to make this work. They give you the shipping times here, but they're not going to give you any rates because it has to do with, how far they're shipping it. If you go to flat rates down here, you can actually do a drop down. You can see what it costs to ship it, but it's really cheap. $5 for a t-shirt, and each additional item 75 cents. So that's super cheap. If this is the first one that's going to cost you a little bit of money. So you may want to encourage your buyers to buy more than one and give them some type of discount. You'll get an extra sale. And of course, they'll save on shipping, which is cool. All right. So we're up here on how it works, and we were at shipping prices. All their policies, service policies are right here. You'll want to look those over. You want to make sure you're familiar with all of those so you understand it. There's a bunch there. And then they got a mock-up generator. This is pretty cool. You can actually click on any of the type products on the left here, and then you can put your actual artwork on this particular product. And you drop your design right here, and you can see what it's going to look like. And this is also a way for you to generate artwork for your website. So once you've generated it here, you can actually take it and put it on your website, and you've got that product on your website, which is awesome. You can do that product, and then here's your design right here. You add your clip art, upload file. Really pretty simple stuff. All right. So let's go back here. What have we not looked at? The resources. Oh my gosh, resources are awesome. They've got webinars here. Oh, let me get back to resources. They got webinars you can watch, news, e-commerce, marketing tools. Now this here is going to be a bunch of affiliate links, I'm sure. It is. Okay, so these are, all the different things you're going to need, domains and design tools and all this good stuff. But if you sign up, of course, they're going to make some money, which is okay. They're going to make some money. So that is their affiliates under resources right there. What else do we have? What else? You got guides right here, store setup checklist. They tell you how to do everything, printing on fabrics, comparison of fabrics, garment. No matter what you know or don't know, the extra information is here. So don't feel like, well, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that. It's going to be in here. You're going to be able to figure it out. How to start your own online store, holiday marketing guide. It's everything. They got the frequently asked questions right here. If you're doing videos, returns, items, policies, all that stuff, let's say you don't have a return policy, you can click here and this will tell you how to do it and what kind of return policy you should have. So let's get back to resources here. Guides, we're on guides still. Yeah, so that's everything in there. I think we did our frequently asked questions. Apps. So if you want to use an app for Printful, you can do that. And then they've got the iOS and Android app right here. And then if you want to design your own, they have all these different things in here you can design. So let's say if I pick phone cases right here, then I could design my own phone case. And this is kind of cool. Here's a video on how to do it, how to make your phone case. It's pick a phone case, add your design, submit your order. Pretty simple. 3 steps, really easy. You select the type of phone right here, Samsung or Apple. Only 2 phones, okay? So that's the only ones that they mess with. And then you can see what the design is going to be, and you can set it up. Is there anything else we need up here? They've also got a blog here if you want to go to that. In the blog, you can have all post marketing, customer success stories. I recommend looking at some of these because, if you hear some of these people's backgrounds and you hear how, they were just working a menial job or they were a teacher, or not that teacher's a menial job, but I'm just saying they're working a regular everyday job. They had no knowledge about this and now they're very successful at it. kind of motivates you a little bit. So I would definitely, watch some of that stuff in there. I would get as educated as you possibly can. They've even got a beginner's handbook right here. So how to start, 7 simple back to school marketing tips, how to start accounting for business, whatever it is you need, they probably have it in it. They want you to be successful. They don't want you to set up all this and not buy t-shirts from them or pants or whatever. They want you to do well, because if you do well, guess what? They make more money too. So, obviously they're going to do whatever they can to help you out. So that's a good overview of how to do print on demand and use one of these sites. So yeah, I think we covered everything on here. Let's move on with the rest of the training. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.